What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are going to talk about Blade and if this is a character that you should core for, if this is a character that it really even matters for you to purchase now that we have Odin in the game. So the gist of Blade and the NIGHTSTALKERS team is that they are going to be the next Mystic Raid team. But do you need a new Mystic Raid team now that you unlocked Odin? And I'm talking about Odin because I have seen that over 1,000 people, I think it's almost 1,500 right now, with just a couple of weeks maybe, they already unlocked Odin. And the more you go forward with this, the more people will unlock Odin, of course. But we have seen that now we have this schedule that for free-to-play players it takes 1 month, almost 2 months to unlock the latest team to its full potential. So does it make sense that a lot of people, even free-to-play players, are getting Odin unlocked? And with this time frame of 2 weeks, should you even consider wasting time with the NIGHTSTALKERS? So that's going to be the point of this video, to take a look at the NIGHTSTALKERS, if they bring really anything to the game that you absolutely need. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so first off, we're gonna take a look at some gameplay of Odin in raids. This is going to be the team that I would recommend for you if you want to run the Mystic nodes. And this is with a 5-star Odin, so it's not even a maxed out Odin. This is a 5-star Odin. You want Mephisto, you want Val, you want Erish, and you want Deadpool for the speed bar and energy. This is going to be 100% on auto, so that means you can even sim with these characters, right? Which is absolutely insane. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at how this team performs. Well, you already know it performs very well, but I just want to show you that you really don't need anything beyond the characters that we have already available. And once again, with free-to-play players being able to obtain Odin so fast, should you even consider wasting your resources, wasting your gold, wasting your cores, especially the cores on Blade and the NIGHTSTALKERS team? And then on top of that, Blade has 4 awakened abilities, which means all of them. And that means that we have to spend extra resources or money or preparation or cores or anything in order for you to have a chance of having these awakened abilities. So does it even make sense if this team performs so well? And I heard that 7,000 people already have Mephisto, over 7,000 people. So we are getting to this point where Mephisto is becoming mainstream. If the player base has 200,000 active players or so, maybe 300,000, that means a big chunk of them that are doing these raids, they will have access to Mephisto. So you really get at this point that we have all the tools for us to beat the nodes. And we don't know for sure if we are going to get a new raid anytime soon, right? This raid just dropped like 2 months ago or so. So it's a little bit strange if Scopely would introduce a new raid just to force us to use the NIGHTSTALKERs. Now, like we mentioned on a previous video, maybe the new legendary is going to require the NIGHTSTALKERs. Maybe that will be like a Mystic City, Mystic component. We don't know if the legendary is going to be Sentry or the Shadow King. There are both rumors for those 2 characters. But I mean, that would be the main purpose of those characters, would be to be used for unlocking a legendary as a side option rather than main option. As we know, it's Illuminati and Annihilators. So I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm really don't see the value of NIGHTSTALKERs for raids. I don't think the value is there. The kit of the characters is mid at best, and the fact that we have so many awakened abilities for Blade that is really going to change the value of the character, right? Because Blade with awakened abilities is going to be like amazing, right? It's absolutely amazing, but then you have Blade without awakened abilities, is absolutely trash. And guess which version you're gonna get? You're gonna get the one without awakened abilities. So once again, as a free-to-play player, not myself, but for you, right? I don't think it makes sense to go after this NIGHTSTALKERS team. You are just better off making sure that you are using the proper characters to apply the ISO 84, and then you obtain Odin. And the second run for Odin, it's even easier, right? Because you have Odin to use, and you can get up other characters if you feel like it. For me, the second run took less than 2 days and around 1,500 power cores. So I mean, that's pretty much obtainable. So as you guys can see, second node, this was 100% on auto. This team is absolutely destroying everything. I think it was on auto. I'm actually not sure if it was on auto or not, but they can beat it on auto. I just did it yesterday on the stream. They simmed all the nodes, no problem. And now we have Ares with Awakened passive, which is very good against these gladiators that we face. And that's the only thing we need. That's pretty much the only thing you need. So it's not on auto. I've been playing on manual, but on auto it's exactly the same thing. So you can count on that. Okay, so let's just take a look at the end of the video. You can see that we are destroying these gladiators. So I'm playing it manually, but I showed on stream that on auto the team performs exactly the same. And you can even sim it. As soon as you get your Odin to 7 stars, which once again it takes like 2 days or 1 week maximum, you're gonna be able to have your Odin at 7 stars, and he's going to obliterate the raids, and then that means the NIGHTSTALKERS are not bringing much to the table, right? We are so far like 7 minutes into the gameplay, and we have been destroying this. So even if you want to play on manual, this is going to allow you to save a lot of time because of the damage the character does. Once again, this is a 5-star Odin, I think. This is a 5-star Odin. The Mephisto is just normal Mephisto. The Ares is 5'5" or 6'6", so he might be a little bit bigger than what the free-to-plays have available. But yeah, so he 5'5" Odin. So with a 7-star Odin, even easier. And of course, if you play on manual, you can use the ultimate whenever you want it. But because we have Death Pool to generate energy, this is absolutely not a problem. So as you guys can see, do you need the new team? You absolutely need 0 characters of the new team, which it's going to make it very difficult for them to be a selling point. Okay, let's take a look at the characters and see what they bring to the table. Once again, I really don't see a lot of value, especially if you don't have the awakened abilities. Maybe Oath will have some play. Agatha, sure, Agatha is nice with Darkhold. Darkhold are actually returning to the game very stronger, and that's a good thing. So Agatha, she provides multiple stuns against the Hero Blaster characters and Hero Controller characters. Then she has Barrier. Right now, Barrier is a big thing. Her passive does a lot of damage, but I mean, we already know Agatha, right? Moon Knight is still very slow, which is a problem. In specific teams, he can get speed bar and becomes more relevant, but he still is above mid, but he's still pretty mid. The fact that they shafted his damage and his health is actually quite concerning. This 15% damage reduction is not great right now. So we are still looking for amazing combos where it becomes like, oh my god, insane or anything like that. Maybe it will be with White Tiger, but at least for now, as a solo character, is not doing much. Now, in terms of Blade, like I said, if you don't have the awakened abilities, it's just so mid. So, piercing damage, single target, reduce the speed bar for 1 target. Okay, I guess. He's fast. At least he has that going for him, and you can rewind 1 target, but that's pretty much it. Then clear speed up and apply slow, but he doesn't give speed up to himself, so it's kind of lame. Then he has this speed bar reduction. This is the best part about the Blade kit, is the speed bar reduction. And then you have the blinds if you do the awakened abilities. If you don't, is not going to be as good. So you can take a look at Blade as being a lesser version of Icarus, right? Because Icarus, he flips all the buffs, he flips all the bullshit, and he rewinds. Blade does something similar, which is rewinding the enemies, but in terms of flipping, is not as good. And then we have the passive of Blade, where Drain, okay, that's it. Piercing damage, he applies defense down whenever someone attacks the enemies. That can be useful, I guess. He flips the buffs on his own team, I guess. I mean, maybe in specific situations, it's going to be okay. But once again, if you don't have his awaken abilities, he's nothing special. Also, Ulu is nothing special for sure, or even less than nothing special. I think this guy is below mediocre. Is Man-Thing. So you need Man-Thing always on your team to give the extra 20% speed for the entire team, and this works in all game modes. But just having additional speed might not be enough. We have seen that with other teams like the new Avengers outside of Alliance Wars, where, yeah, sure, they have the extra speed, but the other mechanics don't complement that. You lack in control, and the damage they do is just not relevant enough. And this is what you can see with the NIGHTSTALKERS. They have some damage, they have very little control, but they have extra speed, right? So that's the problem with this team, is like the lack of control really shafts them. And once again, if you don't have the awaken abilities for a Blade, then the team is really, really shafted. So yeah, this guy Man-Thing is bringing nothing to the game apart from his passive, and that's pretty much it. If he has almost a full team, he has Taunt with immunity, okay, sure, but he doesn't have Safeguard like Gladiator, so he's not at the same level. He gets a little bit better for himself, so nothing special once again. And finally, we have Oath, aka Karen Page. She can apply Exposed, which gives her synergies, or with Super Scroll, or with Thanos, or with Val, or with Nightcrawler, so that's a good thing for her. She has the health steal, which is nice against characters like Thanos, because if you go from 60% health to 40% health, that will not activate his passive, so there is some usefulness for her. She has one ability block, which is all the control this team has, apart from the blinds, but once again, the blinds, you have to pay for them. And that's pretty much it. So I really don't get the point of this team. They are not amazing for raids. You don't need them for raids. And even outside of raids, they are like nothing special. Really nothing special. Scopely will probably rework this team because right now they are really not good. And once again, if you have the chance of unlocking Odin soon, this team is definitely something you should skip. This is going to require a lot of power cores and awaken abilities, which probably will require money for the ultimate, at least the ultimate. The other ones are not as important, but at least the ultimate for Blade is going to be pretty much the same, which is quite lame because I think Blade is a hype character and most people will be disappointed that he's not providing much. But yeah guys, that's going to be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Are you free to play? How close are you of unlocking Odin? There are people in my alliance that they could unlock Odin right now. They are just struggling through global nodes because they are very, very difficult. Right now we don't have any solid global characters to help us out, but hopefully that will be fixed in the future. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Mouse Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.